What's up, y'all? It's been a little while. Just kind of haven't been in the mood to record for a while now. I've been playing games like Battlefront, Helldivers. They're not very good for Pokemon TCG, but they're not very good games for just recording. I really don't know what I want to do right now. Play some Minecraft. Yeah. And you'll notice I'm playing in the most updated version pretty much. Because I may have kind of ruined one of my hardcore worlds that I've been playing in 1.17 for like forever. And I loaded up on 1.21.10, and there's no way to get it back. I tried, but there's no way to get it back to 1.17. I really haven't been playing much since, but I downloaded these shaders, which I think are pretty nice. Pretty loaded. I also realized that I'd been playing with mono audio rather than stereo audio for the longest time ever, and the difference is just crazy. Like, I can't just hear the noise, I can hear which direction it's from, which might not sound too interesting, but it gets really cool when you're listening to music. And it's really helpful and also kind of scary when you're playing games. I really need a new axe. I find one of those soon. Forgot, this is the one where I just refuse to not take bread. Hoping I don't find villages. I'm hoping I find villages, just villages without, like, bread, I guess. Or I'm hoping I find stuff like ruined portals with what are they called? Golden carrots. That is a shipwreck, ain't it? Might be nighttime now. I think it's time we sit down our bed and take a little nap. Yeah, that's a shipwreck. Yeah, that's not a shipwreck. I don't know. Just been kind of low energy recently. Just working on a D&D campaign with for my friends, and I did some really good work on it for a little while, and then I kind of lost the mood to write. And I haven't been able to get back into it, which is awfully unfortunate. This is just an ungodly amount of iron for a world where I don't mine. Forget how far away am I? Ah, that would make sense. I think eventually I'll get out to, not the far lands, because that's not possible in this version, but certainly out to 1,000,000 blocks. I might record that. I might just make that a YouTube short. And maybe, like my friend Swimcraft requested, I'll fit it to that's a desert village. I'll fit it to a vertical stretch rather than horizontal stretch, but with a bunch of black borders so that I can make it a short. It's also like a lot of effort. I'm kind of a lazy guy. Like the universe knew that the only way to keep me from great success was making me lazy, and so they did. I do kind of like these grasses. They add a little color to the world. I am way off from where I should be. I like these cliffs normally, but they look even better with these shaders on, in my opinion. The only issue is it's really difficult to see stuff underwater now. But I guess that'll keep me from having too much iron. I guess that's a positive. And to any of my viewers who join specifically for, subscribe specifically for Backrooms content that I posted a few months ago. I've been considering making another one of those, but maybe less of like a found footage kind of video and more of just, well, maybe more of a found footage kind of video. I don't know. But I did see the demo for a game called Superliminal that was supposedly came out this Halloween. And so long as there aren't any entities, kind of a scaredy cat. Enter pretty strong fight or flight responses pretty easily. If there aren't any entities, I'll probably make a video on it, or at least download it. And to any of you who just cringed at me, like, intentionally letting myself take that much damage. Okay, I didn't mean for that one. But intentionally letting myself take that much damage. I'm trying to burn off bread before I find another village. Yeah, come to think of it, I don't even think I need to loot the regular village houses anymore, because they don't have anything I would take. Like the regular villager house, they don't have iron ingots, they don't have gold ingots. Oh, they do. They might have emeralds, so that's always something. I'm hoping for some more E-gaps. But they are pretty notably really, really rare. Like, unless you're playing like 1.14 or really, really like exploring and have been playing the world a ton, I don't understand how anyone could get more than, well, I mean, I guess they are in ancient cities now, but I don't understand before that how anyone would get more than 10 enchanted golden apples in a world. I mean, seriously, I've been traveling for thousands of blocks with no purpose other than to move and loot. And I've only gotten 3. Like, most players don't even explore that far in one world. And, you know, there's so many biomes where it's like, there's not even, well, technically ruined portals spawn in pretty much every biome, but amongst the other structures that can spawn enchanted golden apples, they're not very common in, well, they're more common in biomes that are rare. I mean, desert biomes are decently common. You can get them from those desert the desert temples, desert pyramids, technically. Those mine shafts are really only a common thing in, what do you call it? Mesas, which are pretty rare. And then spawners are just super unreliable to find. Like, they're a tiny box. Unless you're using an X-ray glitch, your chances of legitimately stumbling upon them are, like, so stupidly low. Which is unfortunate, because I actually really like them. I mean, I think they need a small update. I think there's no way those have been in the game for that long and still haven't received any updates. Like, it's literally still a cobblestone box with a spawner and 2 chests, and it's been that way for, like, a decade. There is over a decade. There is no reason it shouldn't have gotten any changes, really. Like, I mean, I guess they changed how the chests spawn. Now they're always the same. And they've changed the loot up a little bit, but they've never changed the design of them whatsoever. Like, pretty much the only thing you'll ever do with one of those is loot the 2 chests and either leave it or turn it into a spawner. And there's no... people just don't do anything else with those spawners. There's no... unless you're using it as like an item or XP farm, people don't even give it a second thought. And anyways, usually when people are using it for that, they'll won't use one of those spawners. They'll use like a they'll use one of those cave spider spawners. Because for some reason or another, those cave spider spawners are just more efficient, I think. Damn. Another thing I've been thinking about, and I watched a video on it pretty recently, is why Minecraft mountains feel so big. Because they're, compared to real life mountains, Minecraft mountains are tiny. But the explanation I heard was the thing that makes them feel so large is the fact that cliffs are usually so just steep. Like, you'll have these really sharp cliffs like that. Cliffs like that. And you just don't see that in the real world. It's always a much, like, it's a gentler slope. I'd love to see little ripple effects, which is kind of sad because I think I downloaded like the highest or the second highest quality version of the shader, and there's just no ripple effects. But I guess we can't all be getting everything we want. I wonder if I can sleep through this. Never mind. Does feel a lot more dreary with all this rain. Ow, what the I didn't really grow up on a DS because I have a younger sibling. My parents always wanted me to share gaming consoles, but recently I bought myself my own DS and I've been playing all the Pokemon games that I was previously pirating. And no, I did not mod my DS. So I'm not still pirating them. I actually paid for like 6 little cartridges, and that's what I've been playing. Like, I've got all the... It's a DS Lite, not like a 3DS or anything. But... right now I'm working on Pokemon Sapphire. And I've gotten... Oh, I like this. This is what I want. I love seeing the light-weighted pressure plate. Oh, lord. But... yeah, I'm working on Pokemon Sapphire right now, because I have all the Game Boy games that you... all the regular Pokemon Game Boy games, so I've got... you know, Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, and then I've got Fire Red and Leaf Green. And right now I'm working on Sapphire. Oh yeah, and I've also got Heart Gold. And right now I'm working on Sapphire. I've got... gonna do Leaf Green after that. Then I think I'm gonna do Heart Gold, Ruby, and Fire Red and Emerald. Because I'm most familiar with Fire Red and Emerald, because those were the ones that I, you know, pirated. And, which is, actually, I have the application on my PC, so every time you guys load up, you guys will see, like, DS player, Game Boy player. So that's where I was, that's what I was using to play them. But I had Fire Red and Pokemon Emerald downloaded. And now that I have my own DS, I'm going to play the version I'm least familiar with, and then move on to the ones that I haven't played before. I mean, admittedly, I don't think Leaf Green or Sapphire and Ruby are going to be too much different from Emerald and Fire Red. And also I played Platinum before, so I don't think Heart Gold is going to be terribly different either, but it'll be interesting. It's definitely interesting playing them on the consoles they're meant to be played on. Like, it's a different feel. It's a different feel. It feels more authentic. Yeah, definitely the downside to using these shaders is that I cannot see anything underwater. So that might actually be a structure right there. Can't tell for sure, but it might be. That's a little island. And that's also just an island. It's gonna be cool though, seeing like the mainland just appear in front of you eventually. You know, whenever that happens, that is. Yeah, I also just split a I've been doing some of the new Pokemon card stuff because other people have been doing it, and also I just kind of enjoyed it the first time. But I just split a Espeon and whatever the other one is. Espeon and the Dark type counter pattern. And I did not get any EXs from the 6 packs that I opened. I guess that isn't. And it's good to see that I'll be able to see all these sea lanterns, because it would be a pain in the butt if I just had to, like, every time I passed by one of those. Bush and monuments, if I just always could never see them and always got mining fatigue. Well, now it's definitely nighttime. Yeah, see, there's an ocean monument. And there's another ocean monument. Fucking hell. Oh, they're not facing each other. Oh, let's just hope I can thread the needle and not get 10 minutes of mining fatigue. I'm surprised I haven't found any mainland yet. Like, wait. That looks promising. That looks like another ocean monument, and that's just a tiny island. But at least it's shallow ocean. That is mainland, finally. And it looks like a swamp. And that's spruce. That looks like a swamp. It's not even out of my normal reach. Holy crap, I need to see that in regular light. Let's get sleeping. That's a lot of creepers. It's funny, I feel like I haven't been seeing a whole lot of creepers recently, and I know why. It's because I've learned to sleep every night to avoid them. But creepers are also just kind of a staple of Minecraft. Oh, and I did hear something about Mojang saying something about how creepers did not fit the game they were making. Mojang, I don't care if they don't fit the game you're making. The game you're making is made for small kids. And honestly, if you take out creepers, your fan base will be pissed. Because they have literally been the they've been like the cover girl of the game since I was a very small child. And like, I don't think there could be a Minecraft without its iconic creepers. Like, it wouldn't change gameplay very much, but it just would not feel right to play the game without ever seeing a creeper. Like, there's... I don't know, man. It's like taking... I think... It's like taking Goombas out of Mario. Okay, maybe it wouldn't change the gameplay too much. But they're a classic. They've been there for so long. You just can't do that. Like... I don't know. And I don't think they actually said anything about intending to take them out, but if they did, I would be finding ways to get around paying for Minecraft, paying Mojang, and Microsoft too, honestly, anytime I could. Like, I'd be canceling my Game Pass for Xbox. I'd be making sure that none of the games I played were made by Microsoft or any of its affiliates. Like, it's just not right. I don't think a lot of big game companies understand what they're doing anymore. Like, that's why you see games made like Hollow Knight. Because big game companies are working on making their game more beautiful, giving it good graphics, and big open worlds. That's... Sure, Minecraft is big and it's open world, but that's not what drew people to it. I mean, I don't actually know really what drew people to Minecraft anymore, because Mojang has never really... It's a shipwreck completely on land. Mojang has never really messed around with the multiplayer features. Like, they added Realms, the paid subscription version of hosting a world on your computer. I don't know. I hate Realms, honestly. Like, they are so overpriced for what they are. And, like, admittedly, the alternatives are not very good either. But, like... It's one of the best-selling games ever. There's no way your company needs so much money that your realms need to be like that much. Actually, I don't remember. I thought it was like $5 a week, though. Like, that's insane. Or $5 a month, but that's actually not bad. I'd probably pay for $5 a month. But that's a village. I almost missed it. I know. I've just got something against big game companies. I just think they're missing some of the things that make games fun. I don't know, like... I do things like watch the best indie game of the year stuff. Because a lot of times it's the games with small developing teams that actually are the most fun. Like... I don't know. I think it's because the small developing teams, they're not run by mega corporations. They're just a couple of guys legitimately trying to make a game. Okay. Yeah, it's great. They probably want some money for it, but they're not going to charge you, like, what were the new Pokemon games worth? Like, $80 for a game? Like, that's insane. Nobody wants to. Nobody. I said that's why I'm not into stuff like the Switch 2, because their stuff is so overpriced for what it is. I can get games that bring me. Like, here's the thing. Even when you factor in inflation, the prices for the old Pokemon games were cheaper. And you can say, oh, well, the old Pokemon games were like. They were so much smaller, there was so much less life to them. Yeah, but guess what else? They were also top notch because they relied on, like, how much storage space you could fit onto one of those cartridges. They were really detailed for how little space they could put in. And the prices of them were so much less. Like 20 years ago. Like, and I did a search for this, but according to magazines on, I can't remember exactly which companies, magazines it was, but the Game Boy Pokemon games were like $35 to $40, depending on which place you went to, US dollars. And that's like, okay, maybe the Pokemon games are $60. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt, but the new Pokemon games are double to almost double the price that the older Pokemon games are at. And here's the thing. Inflation did not double over that much time. Like, there's only been, like, so much that's gone on. And, okay, I mean, if it's tariffs, then, well, we can just blame that on Trump. But, and then in that case, I can go complain about our president. But, because I don't actually know how virtual items and tariffs work, because I'm not an economist. I'm a guy who's pursuing an environmental sciences degree who just likes to complain about things sometimes. It's actually pretty much the whole purpose of this channel. That's what it is. This is where I go and complain about stuff that my friends would have stopped listening to me half an hour ago. And honestly, I think 90% of my viewers, aside from Jackson, who's 10% of my viewers on most of my videos, do stop after like 30 minutes. I mean, do stop 30 minutes ago. Yeah. I know, I'm kind of argumented out. So, I'll sleep and then I think I'll log off for the night. I'll see you guys next time. God only knows when that'll be, but thanks for watching.